How's it going, you wonderful people? I am currently somewhere on the forestry trunk road just outside of Grande. We are heading to Grande Prairie today. I have a bunch of stuff to fix. I had a mouse infestation in the motor. I was parked out here and editing all day yesterday, and when I went outside, I decided just to check on things under the hood and stuff because something was sounding weird, and I didn't figure out what the sound was. I think it was just cold, but I seen that some wires on top of the motor were eaten a little bit, so I immediately started searching and looking around, and I realized my headliner, but my hood liner on the inside was completely, like, it's all eaten and like ripped apart on the inside. So I'm gonna toss that out to hopefully keep the mice from going after it, but I have to get to a garbage can first, preferably a dumpster, and do that. And then I also need to go Princess Auto, get some heat shrink so I can fix the wires. They don't look like I need to splice them and replace them. They're just exposed a little bit. So if I just put some heat shrink around it, it should be fine. But yeah, I hope that the mice are gone. I hit that liner as much as I could to see if there's any in there, and no. But yeah, it's a little frustrating. I'm almost wondering if those mice came all the way from Saskatchewan. Hopefully they're not rats. They're not supposed to be in Alberta. That would be bad. I don't think a rat will fit up there. I think a rat would have ate every wire in that motor. That's a big mouse. Okay, it's not a mouse, it's a rat. But yeah, you guys get the point. Anyways, we have to get on the move here. I don't want to drive on this road at night, just for the fun fact that there's a lot of wildlife on here. That's just a Alberta thing, is once you get to more wilderness areas, there's always so much wildlife on the roads. Anyways though, we are making coffee right now, and then we're gonna start the engine preheater and hit the road. Can probably just start the engine preheater now, actually. It's starting. I think we're gonna end up being in Grande Prairie for a couple days because I want to get my battery system fixed up before we head completely north. If I could actually get my other two batteries that are down here, these two, hooked up to the system, that would be great. I'm not sure what to do with these yet. I might take all four of those and actually move them under and into here. Of course, all this mess will have to be cleaned up, but that's fine. If I could do that, then it would make my life really, I don't know, easier that way. But right now, they're all in this cabinet right here. And that cabinet's fine and everything, I just can't fit any more batteries in it. All right, don't know how much. Oh yeah, you guys can see. Yeah, it's starting to get a little bit brighter out now. Oh. Retrieve the Starlink. Lovely sunrise. There we go. All right, truck should be warmed up enough. Make sure no more mice came and visited the truck. Yeah, you can see up there, they got all in there. They just started ripping that whole thing apart. But everything looks good so far, so that's good. All right, we are out of here. Beautiful out here. And like basically, I feel like we're just up on this ridge here, and the road just stays up top here. You just follow along on that, and there's a valley on my right, valley on my left, like just beautiful. I believe we're 23 kilometers from Grande Prairie now. The amount of oil field traffic on that road though is crazy at this end. Like honestly, I couldn't believe how much traffic was over there. Like, it was like a busy highway. It's like we're back in Saskatchewan. Back to my favorite store. All right, this is 2/0 wire. I went with that. Don't really want to spend the money and change it all to 4/0 yet. And I have a bunch of connectors for 2/0. I'm okay with that until I get a new inverter. Got this here because I'm tired of using my little lighter. And I picked up this battery charger because it was 60 bucks. I don't really have a way of jumping myself, but I have a battery system that's capable of jumping myself. Not to mention a generator that's also capable of jumping it. So having a battery charger that I can jump it with, that's not a bad idea, I don't think. I need to go to Costco today, or that can wait till tomorrow maybe. Yeah, it's difficult to say because when am I taking off from here? I'd like to dump the tanks and have that all ready before I leave. What I really don't get is what happened to Anytime Fitness here. I keep looking to see where it is and it's not here anymore. Google Maps is like, I don't know, off the face of the planet. I was like so excited to come out here. I was like, yeah, I get a workout in, good fun stuff. Nope, next Anytime Fitness is Dawson Creek. And I know they used to have one here because I went to it and it wasn't a bad Anytime Fitness either. It was a nice one. There it is, the orange store. All right, got what I needed from the orange store. Now we're off to the blue store. I do have quite a bit of groceries to get, so I might as well. Yeah, also not looking forward to just, in general, digging into that electrical system again. We'll see if it takes just today. I'm hoping it better take just today. I need heat tonight, so I don't know. This just isn't how I remember Grande Prairie at all. I don't know why, but maybe because it was in the winter and I was in a course all day, so I remember it at night the whole time. So I just finished talking to one of the RV parks here. So it was going to cost basically $55 to dump my tanks and fill my water. Or for $55, I can stay the night, dump my tanks and fill my water. And probably dump some garbage also that I have. So I am getting a camping site tonight. I think this is my first one. I haven't had a campsite since the beginning of summer. Yeah, it's been a while. It's not, I guess it's not a bad deal. I get it though. A lot of these, because they said I could have came in there and dumped and everything, which would have been fine if I was just coming through town and I really needed to. Especially these places like up north here, you'll find that a lot if there's like a permanent residence there. So people that come there and they just rent a spot for the winter or whatever, or maybe they just work up around here, then they'll just get a spot and stay like that. So I always look for those when I'm further north because usually they still have like facilities so you can dump and everything, and that way you can just keep running water. And yes, there's lots of people that do that. The little town I was from, there's about 3 campgrounds with full-time people in them. You don't expect, but yeah, you can. It wasn't hard to find a dump station in that little town I was from. There's probably about 8 of them for 10,000 people. It's weird. You ask anyone from northern Alberta and they're like, oh yeah, people live in their RVs all the time. It's not a big deal. It's cold for the most part. Probably because they don't have a northern light. But yeah. Anyways though, I'll probably just do all my projects there. I'm just going to get my stuff and be done with it because like, yeah, they're only open till 6, so they need me to check in before then. So I'm just going to get my hair cut and then we're going to head over there, I think. I don't know. It's an alright haircut. I'd love to have long, luscious, cool looking hair and stuff, but I have come to terms that I can't pull it off. I have a feeling I could pull off a buzz cut though, because I wear a hat all the time. Anyways, off to the next place. I need to get something for, some fuel for my torch. Yes, that is correct. My little torch that I bought did not come with butane, so that kind of sucked. That is okay, because we can make do. Well, good news. We got the butane. And even better news, I found a dump station that was much cheaper. $21 for it. It's actually the RV park right beside the one I called. Yeah, I paid to call around because I did not want to spend $55 just to dump, basically, because I don't need a campsite or anything. I just needed somewhere to dump my tanks. This is what I deal with in the winter. This is how it goes. This is just the way it is. A lot of you might say, Kevin, why don't you just winterize and not do that? And well, that is a good point. But I live a truck camper life of luxury, and I refuse. So I will keep struggling this way and keep doing it. And as for where I'm staying the night, I think probably there's a casino or something that says there's parking there. So I think I'll just go there and probably just stay the night there. Yeah, quite literally all these guys do is just tell you, go to one of the campsites here and back in. See where I'm at? Oh. Yeah, there's the sewer. Cool. I imagine this is your water here. Awesome. All right, with confidence I can say we are done here. Water is full, life is good, tanks are dumped. Yeah, even this far north, like you see these guys with the covers on all their windows and everything. Or the squirting around here. People do live out here in the winter. Anyways, back to Grande Prairie. Get a spot to camp for the night. Tomorrow I'll fill up the propane. I was gonna get a third tank, but everything I'm reading, I don't think I'm gonna have an issue finding propane up there. Not like finding dump stations. It looks like Fort Nelson has a place to get propane, and so does Watson Lake. And obviously, if I do go all the way to Whitehorse, then I for sure am suspecting that they'll have a place to get propane there too. But I'm kind of questioning if I'm even going to go that far. I think my goal is to get to Liard Hot Springs, and then anything after that, well, it's whatever I feel like, I guess. I have a lot of kilometers to put on this truck this year, so yeah, we gotta try to be nice to it. Oh man, they have a massive Canadian Tire here. Holy moly! Look at the size of that place! Like, they weren't messing around. Oh, I want to stop in there. That just looks... That might be the biggest Canadian Tire I've ever seen. That is incredible. In terms of Canadian tires. Eventually I have to start on this electrical system and getting that done. I just really don't want to. I think when we park up here, we'll do that. Okay, before you guys yell at me about committing to get projects done, I've been looking for a new TV to replace my old Skyworth TV. It just doesn't work that well. When the furnace kicks on, it glitches out. So I was just kind of getting tired of it, and I kind of wanted something that was 4K. So I've been looking for a computer monitor on a deal or something like that that I could justify buying, and I found one. It's much bigger. Old one, new one. It's a bit bigger. I think we might be here tomorrow too. I'm starting to feel like that might be the case. Okay, I'm gonna tear this out, put the new one in. I'll talk to you guys in a minute. Okay, maybe it's a little bit heavier. Okay, that is much bigger. So it is 120 volt now. I do believe it uses quite a bit more power. So one of the kinks I found, there we go. I think I have to turn it on manually. That's the thing, is Fire TV doesn't recognize it as a television, so there's no remote for it. Which I said is why I got rid of the other one, but honestly I wanted 4K and I wanted, like, look at that beautiful picture. Now I'm living luxury. We are using about 4 amps with this, but the other one, I don't know, I think about 4 amps with it, I don't know. I really like it actually. Okay, now let's get to the casino and maybe we'll tackle this battery system too. Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna be here tomorrow. Like, I still have to find a place to dump garbage too. And I still have to fix those wires on the truck. Let's go over there, we'll decide what we're doing. Wow, this won't be a bad spot at all. Okay. All right, we are registered to stay the night, and I think that's all I'm going to do tonight is just stay the night here. I'm not going to do anything else. So other than that, I'll talk to you guys in the morning. Good morning. So I'm just getting my coffee ready and all that. We're gonna wait for the sun to go up, and then we're going to head on over to that ginormous Canadian Tire and start working on all this stuff in here and get the battery system sorted. I do want to get on the road today and get moving, so hopefully all goes well, and yeah, we can go camp somewhere a bit nicer tonight. Perfect. All right. Let's get out of here. Actually, a really pleasant night. Oh man, look at that sky. Isn't that something? Wow. Yeah, no noises, no weird things happened. Just a pretty normal night. Yeah, I don't know how many casinos I've stayed at, but I don't know, they seem like a pretty solid option for overnighting. Like, they feel safe. Stay the night there, you just ask for permission. This one they asked me how many nights, so obviously you could stay more than one if you wanted. So that's pretty cool. I think there was a few in the States I stayed at too that allowed that. Well, it's definitely a brisk morning up here. It's about -3 outside right now. Yeah, look at the size of this Canadian Tire. And like, it just keeps going. That's massive. I'm gonna go park over here. Yeah, look at the size of this thing. And it just keeps going. And that's one store. Okay, let's go have a look inside quick before we get started on this. It's still pretty cold, so I don't want to disconnect the battery system completely yet anyways, so we might as well just go have a peek. Such a beautiful sunrise too. Well, that was pretty wicked. I've never seen, especially way out here. No, I've seen a bigger Canadian Tire. It was closer to, what is it, on the east end of Edmonton somewhere. And it's like 2 floors and everything. But this is probably the second biggest one I've ever been in. Like, this is massive. Especially way out here. I didn't expect that. Yeah, it's still really cold outside. So I think we're going to, I don't know, try to fix those wires maybe on the motor. See what I can do about that. I have some shrink wrap somewhere in here. I mean, I hope I still have that shrink wrap. Aha! Shrink wrap. I'll just unplug this right now. That might make it easier to get to. See what they did? Not good. Shrink wrap idea is not going to work. I'd have to cut them and put it over that way, and I don't really want to cut them. I think I'm just going to try to tape them up and hope for the best. Grab the good old black tape. There it is. I don't know why mice don't chew things in better places. It's kind of a crappy place. I guess it could be in a worse place. That will have to do. I don't know if this is new. I hope it's not, because I thought I got rid of the mice, but yeah, that's not good either. Maybe I should get some mothballs and throw them under the hood here. I don't know. Freaking mice trying to eat my home. Well, we'll call that good enough. Next thing I want to kind of take off too is this. It's just falling apart anyways, and it just sags onto the top of the motor. Like, it needs to go. Alright, just gonna clean up in here first, but this is basically, there's a shelf that goes up right here, but my batteries are gonna sit all in here and just go right there. Alright, just unhook my other ones and add them to the bank here. Okay. After much looking in there, as much as I don't like it, I think I gotta leave it for now. Yeah, we're gonna move the battery still, but that's about it. I think that will be good enough. At least then I have a bigger battery bank, and yeah, I'll be happy with that. All right, let's get these in their new home. Yeah, if you're ever wondering if it's what kind of wire you should buy for your system, can confirm the stuff at Princess Auto is pretty dang good. I like this stuff. I bought some like cheap stuff off Amazon before. It's not worth it. It's like, I don't know. It's usually not completely copper, which can be okay. It will work, but it won't work as good. And then working with it, like this stuff, crimping and the lugs and everything, I had to double crimp the other stuff. This stuff you crimp once and it's good because it's all copper. It's just good wire. All right, that's everything. Let's see. We have power. That's a really good sign. There's my whole battery bank now. Oh shoot, I didn't tighten all these. Yeah, I better fix that. Okay, it's all tightened down, but yeah, here's my system. So basically 600 amp hours of lithium batteries, 12 volt, pretty sweet. And now my fun part of just cleaning up. Okay, I just finished fueling up. What a day. I expected to, well, I kind of knew I was going to be cutting it close, but yeah, it's like 3 o'clock right now. I'm still in Grande Prairie, but we're going to make a little bit of headway. I'm going to head over to Dawson Creek, and we're going to stay at the Walmart there. I'd actually spend another night here, but all honesty, I just want to get going. I want to get some miles done, and I feel like if I just keep, I don't know, there's so much stuff I could do to the truck and stuff, and this isn't actually a bad place to do it, but there's a snowstorm coming and I want to get out of here. Costco was pretty great too. Like, I already forgot to get fuel for the generator so I could charge the batteries tonight. Yeah, it's okay. I can do that in Dawson Creek. On our way through, I'll stop at the first gas station, get fuel, and we can run the generator for a while, try to get the batteries charged right up. I imagine it's going to take a while. Anyways, though, I feel like I should say thank you, Grande Prairie, for your hospitality and letting me get some stuff done here. Check it out, guys. We're back. The funny part is, I've never been to this way into British Columbia. This one was exciting because there's so many stickers on it. I wish I had stickers. I know, I really should get stickers, but yeah, it's a process. Anyways, we are back on the road and back in British Columbia. It feels good to be back. Yeah, this is, I don't know, this will work for a night. Just throw this down right here. That should work. Grab a bit of fuel. Alright, generator is ready to run. I won't leave it running all night. I'm just gonna run it until probably I go to bed. Turn that baby on. And we are charging. Sweet. Okay, we're gonna get crazy. Don't even lie. You guys are wondering what it's gonna taste like too. So much. Ugh, one patty. Just kidding. Can we also take a minute to admire how much better this TV is than my old one? It's literally about twice the size. But it's epic. I love it. Okay, this is... I may have went a little bit excessive with the size of these burgers, but that's okay. That maple bacon seasoning, that is fire on these burgers. So good. This has been a fun one. I don't even know what to think. We got a new TV. We got the batteries installed. We went to a very expensive dump station. Like, good times. But anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe. And I can't wait to take you with me on the next one. Seriously, the next one's gonna be sweet, so be sure to be there. Okay, later.